Welcome back to the channel. This is the 100 horror films in 31 days, and this is day 14. And I got in 3 films. So I'm at a pace right now to get right to 100. I got to pick up the pace, to be honest with you. The first film I watched was the subset selection of the day, which was Nazareno Cruz and the Wolf. This is a 1975 Argentine art house werewolf film. Definitely not your typical werewolf film. This is really a love story, predominantly a love story with a little bit of werewolf elements thrown in, but it's very subtle. The film is slowly paced and it's really focused on visuals, like in art house style. It was not my cup of tea. I just found it a very slow story. I gave it a 4 out of 10. This is going to be a film that you either love it or hate it, I think. It's directed by Leonardo Favio. Not really familiar with his filmography. Um, Looks like he's done a bunch of dramas, but yeah, this one is just a bizarre. Like I say, it's art house. It's um, it's a non-linear plot. It's certainly more focused on the relationship between the two main characters. One that they one is believed to be a wolf, and then the other is the daughter of a guy that loves the guy that's a wolf, and the dad wants to stop her from seeing the guy. Of course, yeah, it wasn't my thing. I just didn't like it. Next up is a classic, Phantom of the Opera 1925. I've watched this so many times lately. I just recently watched it, but it was on the recommended watch list, the subset selection list as well for that day. So I rewatched it and I watched an extended cut of it. So there's 2 Blu-rays now out. BFI's got one and then Kino's got one. I understand the BFI is probably the better choice from a PQ standpoint. Uh, I was really into it today. Uh, it's a classic film. It's really probably is Lon Chaney's greatest performance. Kind of stepping back and looking at it, I think it is. I would say Hunchback of Notre Dame would be the second best. Uh, I don't think it's a perfect film. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. I think that the director Rupert Julian is. I mean, he's a workman. He's kind of a lunch pail director. I don't think that. I just don't think he brought a lot of elements to the film other than just kind of the script says X and this is so therefore do X. I mean, he's not an innovative or creative director in that regard. But I mean, I guess it was a workmanlike effort on his part. Uh, but yeah, also did the Cat Creeps, Silence, which is an interesting film from Cecil DeMille. Interesting. It's just a great film. Some of the greatest makeup of all time. I mean, it's just an amazing to me. Lon Chaney transforming himself into this skull, like living skull. It's just so iconic. The other issue I guess I've got with this film is Norman Carey is. He was in the Hunchback and he was in the Family Opera, and he's in the what I think is the third best film of Lon Chaney's, which is The Unknown. Uh, so he's a prolific actor, but he's just not very charismatic. He's just there. I mean, Mary Philbin, of course, is she's the opera singer that Lon Chaney's in love with. She's in The Man Who Laughs. So she is uh, an interesting actress back from at the time in the 20s, 1920s. She lived to be in the night. She lived to 1993, so she lived into her 90s. Great film. What can I say? I've got to get an updated Blu-ray of that. And then finally, I watched The Red Queen Kills Seven Times from 1972, directed by Emilio Peralki. He also did The Night Evelyn Came Out of the Grave, and if you see connectivity between the two films, it's probably because Marina Malfatti's in both films. She's gorgeous. This also has the claim to fame of having a very young Sybil Danning in this film. This is about two girls that grew up in, of course, in all these jails. It seems like in these jails, you've got the rich family, and there's a history of one sister killing off the other. Uh, and so every 100 years, there's like this murder that occurs. So what we have is a mysterious set of circumstances where this red cloaked woman is killing off people around her. It's an interesting film. I think it's actually some grisly kills in it. I think it's actually one of the best. It's a top tier giallo in my opinion. I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. Barbara Bouchette is in this, and she did a fantastic job as Kitty, the blonde-haired sister. Love this movie. She was in Amok too, which is really, really good. So yeah, those are my watches for today, or yesterday rather. Today I've got on tap Attack of the Beast Creatures, You're Next, which is the subset selection, The Pact 2012, School of Death, and then whatever else I can get time to watch, to be honest. At any rate, that's it for today. I appreciate you watching.